Good morning, student. Today we will explain about energy stored in a capacitor and energy density. Now for this, all of you know about that capacitor. So it consists of the two parallel plates separated by a small distance. So in the figure, you are taken the two parallel plates. One is positive charge plus Q and another one is negative charge minus Q. And they are separated by a small distance, it is a D. Positive charge must be known as a first capacitor and a negative charge must be known as a second capacitor. To that you are apply a potential, that is V, and the electric field is given by E. Now consider a capacitor of capacitance C charged by potential V volt. Initially its two plates first and second are uncharged. The positive charge is transferred from plate 2 to 1 in very small installments of dq till plate 1 acquires the final charge plus q and plate 2 charge acquires minus q charge. Now at any stage charge on capacitor is Q dash and potential difference between the plates is V. Then capacitance of the capacitor is given by, all of you know that the ratio of charge to the applied potential, that is Q dash divided by V. If a small charge dq is further transferred, after that some charge must be it is transferred, that is dq. What happens there? Small amount of work has to be done and it is given by dw is equal to V into dq. So now V is equal to dq is equal to, you know that is V into dV. Therefore CV dV. The total work done in raising the potential of uncharged capacitor is V dash. That is work done. W is equal to 0 to V in integration CV minus dV. So C must be taken outside of the integration, 0 to V, V minus dV. So now making the integration formula here, you got C is equal to V square by 2, 0 to it is V. So simplified, then you got C into V square by 2 or W is equal to 1 by 2 CV square. This work done is stored as electric potential energy in electric field between the plates of capacitance. Therefore the energy stored in a capacitor is given by U is equal to 1 by 2 CV square. So then we come to the energy density, that is energy per unit volume in electrostatic field. So we know that energy stored in a capacitor is given by, in the last equation, U is equal to 1 by 2 CV square, where U is the energy stored in a capacitor, C is the capacitance of the capacitor, V is applied potential. Then volume of the space between the plates. So already you know that in the figure the space between the two plates must be, you are taken as D and area must be it is A. Then the volume is given by area into the separation, that is volume of the space between the plates is given by A into it is D. So then therefore energy density, so energy stored divided by volume. So how much energy stored? CV square, volume is 2 AD. So why 2 AD? That is 1 by 2 is there, therefore we are taken 2 AD. We know that capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor is given by C is equal to epsilon naught A divided by D. Now therefore we know that, once again it is repeated, capacitance of the parallel plate is C is equal to epsilon naught A divided by D. Therefore the energy density small u is equal to epsilon naught A V square divided by 2 AD square. So which terms are cancelled here? 1 by 2, remaining is 1 by 2 epsilon naught V square by D square. that is 1 by 2 epsilon naught V divided by d whole square. But we know that V divided by d is equal to E, that is electrostatic field. So finally U is equal to 1 by 2 epsilon naught E square, that is U is energy density is directly proportional to E square, where epsilon naught by 2 is constant. Hence energy per unit volume in any region of space is directly proportional to the square of the electrostatic field in that region. So this is the expression for the energy density. Thank you.